fucking everything of knowing exactly what's going on and having to sit where I have to sit and look at everybody around me, swarm me. And I know that for the fact that they know because they talk about me right in front of me to my face, talking about how I'm sealed. Yeah, I know I'm sealed. I can unseal myself anytime I fucking want to, but I don't want to unseal myself from these people that are around here because I don't want them to take my fucking home virtually. Because look at this. It's the plus codes, okay? It's Google plus codes on Google Maps. Google plus codes, it even brags about it in the settings. Look, right here. I'll show you where I was reading about plus codes. Okay, so it tells you right here, find and share location using plus codes, because this is why you've got things like the King of Prussia, and I've got houses over here that I can find on maps that exist but don't exist. And so when I call to like buy them or refinance them and talk to these supposed lenders, you know, that are really just underwriters that go to the actual lender and then probably fuck you out of your money. I don't know. I never took it all the way far, but when I called and asked, you know, about refinancing this house that exists but doesn't exist but has an address and exists on Google Maps when you're doing it King of Prussia style. And they went right along with it. They said it was even pretty over there. They knew it was beautiful over there, lots of space. They pretended like it was a real house too. So this is what's happening, and it's because of Google Plus codes. And Google Plus codes says right here, it basically tells you how to do it. I mean, everything tells you how to do it the wrong way, in the fucked up wrong way. I'm not saying it's illegal because nothing's illegal. If you're looking at it the right way, because there ain't nobody that can do anything to you for it if you've not went ahead and done it yourself, but they all have. Well, they can't because they know that they've done it. You haven't. But they sit there and they talk on their recorded lines and they act like that house is really real and everything. So I never took it that far because you know why? Because nobody's given me a goddamn good reason to shut my mouth yet. Nobody's given me a damn good reason to be quiet about it, not even my own family. I have to extort my money out of my mom. It's bullshit. But I told her I'm not going to shut up until you do because nobody around here will give me a good fucking reason. So why should I? So yeah, right here it tells you about plus codes and how they're longitude, latitude. And so he says down here, where does it say that people supposedly get mistaken? Right here. The plus codes are based on latitude and longitude. Okay? So, let me get my little pencil out here. We've got latitude and we've got longitude. And now it's a 20 alphanumeric characters. Okay? This is just 20. That's it. Not even the whole alphabet. The character list supposedly, see how they talk? Supposedly excludes easy to confuse ones or zeros. It doesn't exclude them though. It says supposedly excludes them, but it does not exclude them. Because you see down here how they've done it, that specifically says that, and then look at that one in the middle of Dublin. They just showed you pretty much that it's not supposedly excludes one or L. It fucking uses them and shows you that it uses them. Now, you know what this does? This does this to people. So I go here so I want to find out more about fucking plus codes. I hate learning. Sucks. Addresses for everyone. Yeah, addresses for everyone. Everybody lives on top of each other, but it's like one physical one, and then there's somebody living in their house that's not really there. Simple, free to use, open source digital address. And that shit needs to be not open because that's bullshit. All I've seen is people come from out of town to this place for the whole past fucking year. The people that work in all the businesses around here now, because they talk about me straight to my face, and I don't really give a fuck. I'll never unseal myself for them. So, but I'm going to extort the fuck out of my family, because why not? They know what they're doing, and they won't tell me nothing, and they have control of my money, and I want my money. It's my money, and I want it fucking now. So, this right here, this is what's happening here. And all I see is people come into this town, swarm it, take all of its unclaimed property and businesses, open up shop pretty much, but online, but taking up the real estate, but selling all this bullshit that they don't even have to pay for because they're sucking Amazon dry with the returns and refunds. Okay? They're not putting nothing back into this community. So this community's gonna be fucking shit out of goddamn luck here soon. Because they done tried. They done tried at the fucking goddamn... at the fucking ATM yesterday. I have a global card with the NC Secu. I don't know why I have it. I know exactly why I have it now. But I was given that card by my mom. And I don't know anything about it. My name's on that card, but I can't do anything with it. It's her address, her zip code on it. And it's a global card. Well, I go through the ATM down at the Secu. And I noticed there's people at the freaking... I knew that they were doing a shutdown. They were shutting down the Secu and the ATMs from like 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. on Sunday night into Monday morning. It clearly said it on the ATM. They were doing it, and I knew that they were doing it. So I went by the ATM yesterday before it was even time close for them to be closed. I go around the edge of the building, and there's two cars just hanging out in the ATM line, nobody else in the bank because it's Sunday. And Well, one of them backs up, a van backs up, and it drives off like right when I pull up. But this other car is just sitting in the ATM, and it's not moving, but it ain't doing nothing at the ATM. And so I was getting pissed because I knew what was going on, exactly what goes on all the time in this stupid town. And I put my phone up and put it in the freaking up in the air like I was recording them from my car behind. I really wasn't recording them, but I put it up that way anyway, and they got scared and they drove off. But they didn't stop. They pulled down and waited at the bottom entrance, and they watched me. And I saw that there had a little handwritten fucking note on some stationery. This is some bullshit. They taped it straight to the ATM that said, to ATM out of service, please don't use this, it's important. Motherfucker, it's important. I ripped that motherfucker off and I wadded it up and threw it in the goddamn ground. And I stuck my card in that ATM and I fucking used it. And I let them watch me use that. And let them watch me throw their goddamn note on the ground because I knew that ATM was not closed. You want to have the balls to put something like that on an ATM and say it's important. Don't use this ATM, it's closed. It's important. You know it's not closed. And nobody gives me a reason why it's important. Fuck you and your goddamn importance. Tell me why it's important I don't use this ATM. Because I'm going to do the exact opposite of everything that everybody around me wants me to do. Until somebody, like I said, gives me a fucking reason not to. And nobody's giving me a good enough reason yet. I don't care if it's important, dumbasses. Fuck you. I'm using ATM on my money. Fuck your important reasons. You tell me why it's important. Don't leave a fucking goddamn stationary fucking tape goddamn fucking note to the goddamn ATM when I know it ain't closed yet. Because I was there the day before. See? That's the kind of people I'm talking about. Those kind of people that want to drain every goddamn dollar out of every fucking bank there is. It ain't happening here. And as much as I hate my family right now, it still ain't happening here. It ain't never going to happen here because I'm never going to unseal myself for all these fucking assholes that come into my goddamn town. Until one of them gives me a good fucking reason not to. And I'm telling you, a good reason, that's going to involve payment. A good reason is going to involve something for all this bullshit I have to put up with. I don't have to put up with it, but now I do. Because I've got the attention. I've goddamn tried so many ways. I don't see how I haven't got nobody yet to come for me. I'm waiting. I guess I'm going to start going and fucking... I'm going to have to hit the Justice Department up. They probably ain't going to do nothing either, but at least I'll feel better knowing that I've tried to tell somebody. I have proof that they are not, that they are removing graves. I have proof that they're killing fake people on the news. I have proof that they are using the COVID tracking apps. You can report fake positive results from a test and then go around all these phones out in public and then it sends an alert to their phones and they think they've been exposed to it. And it's just a fucking way to exploit the apps, just like it's a way to exploit Apple from Android. It's a way to exploit Google from Apple and Samsung from Google. I mean, my phone has almost has everything on it it needs to exploit itself. How do you think it feels living in a world where I can see both ways and I can see every way, every loophole, every fucking thing? But I can't do anything because I don't want to do anything like that. But there ain't no law. There ain't no fucking law. I don't know what's happened. I mean, exactly what's happened. But, I guess I'm the only one in the world that's never done it. I've never gotten any credit, but I got credit out the ass. I've never established any credit. I can't. I've never went through with any of these things because there's nobody here to be my partner. And I guess I'll just have to, if I can't get no results, I try to be somebody's partner online, some company I could, but... Really, I'm just getting really irritated because I just see all this shit slipping through my hands like sand and it's just gone with the wind. So, why not make everybody else's life hell that's doing it if I can't get a good reason why not to? And I can't get into all this bullshit. Then I'm just going to make it hard for everybody else. Because fuck you all. Fuck every goddamn one of you that uses plus codes and does what you do with plus codes. I'm going to come and I'm going to shut every one of your businesses down on maps that I can and report you and give feedback. Then I'm going to go to the Justice Department online. I'm going to try to report it through the online. If that don't work, I'll go straight down there because I've been down there before last year when they expected me last year. And I don't know how they expected me to be ready for my test last year. But I'm ready this time.